Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Let's get into that career mode. Once again, we have 51 science, but we've got to make some decisions here. Definitely we're going to have to make some decisions. We have run into a problem where our rockets aren't powerful enough to get us really into orbit. It would cost us 90 science to get that. If we go to the science archives, we do have several crew things. Here. Check. Close. Right click. Apparently, even things of science of 0 seems to stay around. This is going to be a bit of trouble later on with all those bits. So I guess I want to be careful not to upgrade that. If I could afford this, I would get more parts. But I've spent so much money. I spent so much money on that. And everything else costs money to upgrade, right? One thing I did realize is that if and when we get the, let's see, if I upgrade this, I could get max 7 contracts. I can't even afford that. And then if I upgraded this, that would help too. Oh look, it says no repairs needed. That means, yes, we are eventually going to have to repair things. Alright, so what I'm doing here is we'll just attach this and one of these, and I think that's all I can do. So let's just take this and rotate it, not that way, that way, and launch. Just want to quickly do this so that we can log the temperature from the runway, observe the mystery goo, already done it, observe the science bay. Oh, we haven't done that. Crew report, all that. EVA report, and then click data, restore, observe it again, store it. I don't know if this is really, we already did it, so I'm just gonna leave that one alone. I don't know if that really helps anything to do things twice. So it used to definitely help. So we've got this little thermometer that sticks through the door here, as often it will. Let's see, EVA report. Alright. And then let's just recover the vessel. So yet another one of these just silent science things. There was no parts there to gain. Now, I didn't actually recover this part, so let's go ahead and recover that too for some more science. And then for some of the monopropellant and all of that. Get the funds back. It seems like if it's close to here, you get 100% back, which is good, but that's not going to get me enough science. I have some contracts I can do, but it's time really for a sail out grant. Oh man. Do I want to just ruin my reputation and hope to well, the most I could do is 25% commitment, yeah. Which would get me 30,000 funds and a negative 304 reputation, which by all means would probably just have me stuck at terrible reputation anyways. Aggressive negotiation to increase the cost, decrease the cost of things. That would cost 33 reputation, so I could never do that one if I do the bailout grant. Recovery transponder fitting, can't do that one. Open source technology program, that gets us reputation. That gains us reputation. I've already looked at all this. I could get more funds, but then I would get less science. Apparently I have 40 reputation here to yield more science, but I need money too. Okay. So fundraising campaign we have to do. We can only handle 25% of our commitment. It's going to take reputation from us, so we're never going to have a good reputation, which is a currency that's not as valuable. At least it doesn't seem as valuable at the moment, at least. There we have an active strategy now. Now can I take some more reputation? Nope. I can't do anything, even 5%, because I've put all of my possible 25% commitment into the fundraising. If I upgrade this, I would be able to do that. In a lot of ways, this kind of feels like I've messed myself up. So, Valentina Kerman is the newest character, first female astronaut. only have 30 parts. And so I think I might even forego science on this trip altogether. Let's see. I'm gonna go with 4 of these fuel tanks. Structural. Rotate this on a 2. Point here. Rotate that there. Sub-assemblies, here we go. Rebuilding. So there we have this unnamed sub-assembly. So I can just click this now. And very nicely have this ready to go. I'm putting these in groups of 2 intentionally. So that I can fire these off at different times. Alright, well, it's not quite balanced, but... And this is exactly what I don't want happening. Let me get back to regular. Okay. Oh, this is not gonna be easy. Separate all these out. Oh, this is gonna take a while. It's also 36 parts, so let's take out 1 set. That'll help. Is this the one that's opposite of this one? Yes. So there's 1 set. Is this the one that's opposite of that one? Nope. Is this the one that is opposite of that one? I believe it is. So there's another set. So is this the one that's the opposite of this one? No. So something somewhere is off here. That's not right. Those two are balanced, those two are balanced, those two are balanced, and those two are balanced. Good. Now, wow. We got a lot more work to go. Let's make another group. Looking for the one that is here with this one. Good. Those two are balanced. Good. And then those two are balanced. Good. We're making a lot of stages here. Alright. So now, of these two rockets, we're looking for the set that discards these, which would be this. So we bring that right down there. Of these two rockets, we're looking for the set that discards those, which is those. So we bring that right there. And then of these two rockets, we're looking for the set that discards those, which is those. So we bring that there. So that is a 7-stage rocket. We have exactly 30 pieces, and which is a problem. Which means I'm pretty much gonna need to take out a fuel tank. No, please don't tell me you lost all that. No, good, good, good. So I can't even get like a thermometer on this thing. I could take out a fuel tank for a thermometer, but it wouldn't be worth it. Let's hope that this will make it. I do have SAS enabled. Good. We have the contracts. We have more contracts. It gives you no indication that there are more too. That's an annoyance. That was 20,000. Contract complete, contract complete. What are these? Just check these. When they're done, I guess I can delete them. Those are just messages. Interesting. Hopefully that didn't affect anything. So we're going Valentine and Kerman, trying to get in orbit. Once again, we've got a massive amount of rockets here. Hopefully get some contracts. We've spent a lot of money. I kind of am afraid we've messed ourselves up in Kermit. Now this is kind of what you want in a launch. You don't want this wobbliness. This wobbliness is going to have the whole thing explode in about a second. But this is what you want. I'll turn the SAS off to try to improve that a little bit. can do is crew reports. I have no other real ability. These decouplers are not working at all. The decouplers are pointless, obviously. So I'm holding on to all this dead weight for no reason. We're down to our last set of rockets, and we're only 3,000 meters up. Oh, this is a failure of a launch. And these are solid rockets, so we're losing money for every one we use. We're just losing money. A lot. It might be smarter to go straight liquid fuel now. What a failure of a mission this has been. These did not work at all because they're not radial decouplers and you can't force them to be if you want to. So this is going to accomplish nothing. It's time to revert. Revert to launch. Revert to assembly. Let's just get rid of these. 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 And get rid of these. So let's try a more inline approach. We'll try one of those. And one of those. And just make this a really tall rocket. SAS, RCS might as well be on. Fire! At least it's not wobbly and crazy, and it's a lot less parts that I'm going to end up losing. I imagine you don't get the stack separators refunded unless you don't activate them. Watch the vertical velocity. Try to ride that out as we get out of the atmosphere. The thickest part, at least the thickest quarter. Once we start seeing it fall, that's when I want to activate my next rocket. Almost there, and go. Now, because the planet's rotating that direction, we want to aim this direction eventually. That got us up to 11,000 meters. Just gonna start watching this. I'm gonna start tilting myself as I fire this next rocket. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm now experiencing the drag of the parachute. So I have to cut it, basically, which means I have no way of really landing. We're getting the speed record. We're getting the another speed record. Let's see. Start moving more prograde. Says we're in orbit. Will we escape the atmosphere? Wow, we might have achieved a destable orbit. What's perhaps this interesting? Yeah, we're gonna escape the atmosphere. And then we'll come crashing back down. So we got all of our goals, except for orbit Kerbal, done. Crew report, EVA report. Get back inside. The only problem here is I'm gonna crash to my death. But that worked. So that means let's revert the flight back to assembly. And begin by putting some science modules in this. Let's see, how can I... Science. This is the science one. That's why I can't find it. Zoom back. And wow, that zoom is a little slow. I'm just gonna stack this full of thermometers, and then I'm going to give some more of these. If I could only get another guy in here. I need a scientist in here, but then I need the SAS in here too. If I could only, like, have a second one of these. But it won't work if I tried to do something like that. That would be very silly. So I don't think I need that many. I'll go with 6. That's not gonna do that. I'm also going to adjust this so that the parachute does not get shot out at the same time. Alright. Observe materials bay. Don't need to do that. Observe mystery goo. Don't need to do that. log a temperature, don't need to do that, and then crew report, don't need to do that. RCS, SAS, ready to go. I'm gonna watch my fuels a little bit better this time, and begin. I'm gonna try and shoot this second rocket a little bit later. I should have released that earlier. That was a mistake. So I'm gonna try and shoot it right when we are closer to the that would be some science, but I don't want that. Oh. I waited too long to shoot that one. What is the upper axis right now? Oh, not high. Now what I want to do is start throttling down with the fuel. Because now that I have a fuel, I want to just slowly be accelerating with the least amount of fuel as possible and slightly tilting. Slowly accelerating and slightly tilting. Let's see. Upper axis is growing to 20 right now. Slowing it down. Upper atmosphere. Crew report from the upper atmosphere. Let's see. Come on. Thermometer. Log the temperature from the upper atmosphere. Slow that down to just a crawl. Notice we need to be adjusting a little bit more towards the prograde. Upper axis is now up to 34%. We're about to get out of the atmosphere. Let's see. Crew report from the upper atmosphere. Now it sees we're almost complete horizontals where it wants us to be. Trying to spread out that upper axis. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get much higher. Gonna burn a little bit more upward. I've got some negative heat. Oh yeah, I'm falling. Oh, that's no good. So we're still in the upper atmosphere. We didn't make it into orbit, or, for that matter, uh, escape the atmosphere. I don't know what I messed up there. Upper atmosphere. Crew report. Upper atmosphere. So at about 13,000 feet, I'm going to start activating observe the materials bay from the upper atmosphere. I suppose that's the best I could do. At least I'll do it for right now. It's time to come back down. Didn't do an EVA report. We are now flying above the ocean. So that got us a new crew report. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm trying to slow this down to a more realistic speed before I release the parachute. So I release it now. Nope, don't want to do that. Log that. Looks like I've got one more I can log. Looks like Valentina Kerman's gonna get us some science. And we got some contracts done. Come on, slow down. Valentina! Ooh. So I think that's Carbon Space Center right there. But we crashed. Well, we're certainly not going to keep that information, but that is where I'm going to end it. Let's see. This is where Kerbal Space Program gets weird, isn't it? I'm going to end this episode here, and then I guess we're gonna try again next episode, or I could do it offline and then we could come back after that point. But I don't see a point of doing that, particularly since I'm still not really promising that this is gonna come out for a very long time on a daily basis. It may come out at random times. So, yeah. Next episode, we try it again. Maybe I put some more parachutes on this thing to slow us down a little bit more. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of the video. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, there's two ways. You can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel, or you can click on the Amazon.com link in the description and just shop normally. If you want to follow or friend me on practically any social media site, all that information is down below also. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.